All right, everybody. Here we are live on Facebook. Welcome, welcome. This is Bianca Baez, Regional Sales Director with United Credit Education Services, or Ultimate Wealth Educators, as some of you might see us say on occasion, because that's what we are. We're Ultimate Wealth Educators. Our goal is to provide you with everything that you need to be successful in your finances, right? At the end of the day, that's what's most important when it comes to buying a house, getting a car, anything of that nature, right? So I wanted to go over our protection plan because I really feel like not enough people know our services on what we provide, and not enough people actually utilize the services that we have. And I always tell people every single day, you guys have to utilize the services that we provide, because if not, then at the end of the day, what are we doing here, right? We're not going to be able to actually accomplish our goals. So I did want to go ahead and give you a quick rundown, play this video for you guys so you could just see a little bit about the services that we provide for our clients, the payment breakdown, and why we're the best in the industry.
Do you ever feel like you're struggling to keep your head above water? Does it seem like your financial goals are always just out of reach? Are you trying to buy a home or car, find a job, or rent an apartment, but are facing rejection because of poor credit, excessive debt, or high interest rates? Are you not sure where you should turn next? United Credit Education Services is here to help. We're assisting people just like you secure their financial future through our amazing UCES Protection Plan. The UCES Protection Plan is a powerful array of products designed to make a three-pronged approach to excellent financial well-being by helping you rebuild and maintain your credit, organize and take control of your financial future, and protect both yourself and your family from uncertainty. Your credit score is the most important number in your financial life, and having a low credit score can lead to you paying significantly more, tens of thousands to even millions of dollars more in interest over the course of your lifetime. A low credit score can even cost you a potential job, vehicle, or home. And while building and maintaining an excellent credit score might seem like an arduous task, the UCES Protection Plan has the tools to help you get started. Included with your UCES Protection Plan is our powerful credit restoration program. If you are one of the 4 in 5 Americans with an error on your credit report, this program will aid you in the process of disputing inaccurate, obsolete, and erroneous items that may be negatively impacting your credit score. Helpful videos, tips, and customer support are here to help you every step of the way. You'll also have access to the resources in our Credit Builder program, allowing you to learn more about how credit works and how to build your score going forward. Protecting and maintaining your score is just as important as improving it, which is why we've included credit monitoring, allowing you to check the status of your credit score as often as you need to. Managing your finances properly will ensure a positive financial future, which is why the UCES Protection Plan offers tools to help you stay on track. Organize, balance, and stay on top of your monthly spending with our budgeting planner. Make a plan to get yourself out of debt as quickly as possible with our debt payoff calculator. Manage your progress and get regular reminders when saving for any purchase, big or small, with savings goals. And determine your ratio of assets to liabilities with our net worth calculator. Using all of these products in conjunction with each other will allow you to take an efficient approach to managing your finances and maintain an organized financial lifestyle. Once you've organized your financial profile and achieved your credit goals, you'll want to make sure that you protect these assets and your identity. In today's age of data breaches, security issues, and uncertainty, it is imperative to have a plan in place to ensure you stay protected. Our state-of-the-art identity monitoring service will safeguard and secure your personal identity. Additionally, as you're taking the proper steps to protect your identity today, know that it is extremely important to also have a long-term plan for your future in place. Make sure that you and your family are taken care of in the event of an emergency with our top-of-the-line will and trust program, My Care Plan. My Care will guide you through drawing up your will, create a living trust, and ensure your financial and medical decisions are in the right hands with powers of financial and medical attorney. You'll also have access to an organizational tool called Financial Lockbox, which safely stores all your personal and financial data to be readily available to the person you choose in the case of an emergency. Being prepared with these critical services is the best way to protect yourself and your assets, while offering the peace of mind that you and your loved ones are cared for no matter what. Every one of these important services are included in your UCES protection plan to ensure that each aspect of your financial well-being is taken care of for years to come. And while other companies and individuals offer similar services separately with fees that can total thousands of dollars, the UCES Protection Plan membership is offered for a one-time activation fee of $99 and a low monthly payment of only $89. So what are you waiting for? Investing in yourself is important, and without action, it is impossible to improve your finances, your credit, your security, your entire financial well-being. You and your family deserve a secure future, and you deserve to have your financial goals be within reach. Contact the agent that showed you this video and get your UCES Protection Plan membership started today so you can begin enjoying the benefits of having a safe and secure financial plan.
Alright guys, so now that you guys got to see that really short video and understand what we do, what we offer, I'm going to go through a little bit about the services that we offer. So like they went over in the video, we give you a budgeting tool to help you track your income and your spending, creating a personalized budget. We do give you a credit attorney, so if you're being harassed or anything like that, if you have difficult to remove inaccurate items, then we can definitely help you get those taken off, right? And let me go back. We give you a credit builder, debt payoff tool, credit attorney, all of these services to help you get in order. But what does it mean if you don't actually do anything with it, right? Like, it doesn't matter all of these great services if you don't actually take control of your finances. You know what I mean? So why is a budget so important? It's actually one of the most important financial habits that you have to adopt, because if you've never lived on a budget or haven't experienced that all the benefits that budgeting has to offer, it's easy to wonder, why is it such a prominent aspect of personal finance? So why is it so important? In short, budgeting is most important because it helps you control your spending, track your expenses, and save more money. And additionally, budgeting can help you make better financial decisions, prepare for emergencies, get out of debt, and stay focused on your long-term financial goals. Everybody wants to buy a house. That's all I hear. I want to buy a house. I want to buy a car. I want to buy a house. I want to buy a car. But y'all don't have any money put aside to buy a house. So how are you going to buy a home if you don't have any money to put down? Even if you do a FHA loan that's only 3.5%, you have to have something to help invest into your future when it comes to these expenses that you're going to have to pay when it comes to buying a home. Yes, there's programs out there that can help you and everything, but you're going to have to put something out of your pocket. So you need a budget.
Creating a budget is an excellent way to track your spending, which will help you to avoid debt and increase your savings. Your personal budget will allow you to see exactly where your money is going and if you are meeting your financial goals each month. Your first step is to select which month you are budgeting. Most likely, you are starting with the current month, which is selected by default. Please be aware that you will have the ability to go back and view and edit your previous month's budget, as well as enter information for the next 2 months. After your first budget is complete, a Copy Previous Values button will appear, allowing you to transfer over all information from your previous month's budget so that you do not need to re-enter it all. Then you can make edits to individual fields as necessary. Enter your total household income that is available for you to allocate towards your bills and monthly expenses. This may just be your income, but could include a spouse's income as well as any additional money coming in, such as income from a rental property. Click Save to set your income amount. Next, you will break down your expenses by category. Select each category by clicking on the plus sign. This will create a drop-down of the individual entry fields for this category. For example, housing and utilities will cover everything from your rent or mortgage payment to your water and gas. Enter the amount you are budgeting for each expense under the Budget entry field. How much should you budget? Your mortgage or rent payment is a fixed expense, so enter that payment amount here. For items such as water and gas, come up with a number based on your average monthly payments. It's better to round up or guesstimate on the higher end because then you won't have to worry about going over your budget. At the top of each section, you will see a fixed monthly expense category. If you already have a budgeted amount that covers all or a combination of items in this category, you can enter the total here. Just be sure not to add the total and add it as an individual item. Expenses should only be covered one time. Continuing entering your budgeted amounts for each entry that applies to you in each category, you will want to account for all of your expenses for the most accurate results. For categories that apply to you but are not listed, you can add that amount under Additional Expense. Once you have entered in your budgeted amounts, be sure to select Save at the bottom of the page so that you don't lose your entries. You can also use the Save button if you want to stop and return to complete your budget at another time. Click Save anytime you add new information to your budget. Throughout the month, or at the end of the month, revisit your budget to fill in the Spent field. Your Spent field is the actual amount of money that was paid for that expense this month. Did you hit your budget exactly? If so, you can click the copy icon so that your budgeted amount will appear in your Spent field. Remember, once you add any information into your budget, you'll want to click the Save button to set your entries and have them apply to your budget report. After you've completed each month, select your budget report from your menu. Using this report, you can track how many months you've been budgeting, your income each month, the amount you budgeted and spent, and if you went over or under your budget that month. If you went over your budget this month, go back and look at which categories or specific entries caused you to overspend. Maybe you spent a little too much on dining out this month. Next month, try to cut back and see if you can hit your budget. Maybe your electricity bill is extremely high this month, and you know you can save by remembering to turn off lights and electronics when they're not in use. Watching where your money's going is the best way to start saving. Were you under budget this month? Don't rush out and spend what's left over. Consider adding this extra money to a savings account where you can create an emergency fund or meet a savings goal. Each month you create a budget and make any necessary adjustments, you will be closer to maintaining your goal of hitting or being under budget. Congratulations on creating your personal budget with your protection plan.
Alright guys, so you can see how simple it is, especially for all of my clients that are watching this right now. I want you guys to understand it is so simple to create your budget when it comes to these services. There's no excuses as to why you can't do it because you're literally just answering the questions for what you spend. If you feel like you don't know all the answers to it, print out your last 30-day report from your bank, okay, and put it in, because then it'll show you how much you got paid the last however much, you know what I mean. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a mock budget with you guys real quick. I am uploading this video to YouTube, so if you are watching this live, drop a 1 in the chat for me. If you are watching the replay, drop a 2 in the chat for me. And this video will be available on YouTube under Bianca Baez budgeting tool, so that way I can use it for future client reference, of course. So let's go ahead and start with our net monthly pay. I'm going to go ahead and start with an income of $5,000. And for my spouse, I'm going to go ahead and put in another $3,000 income. We both work for ourselves for right now, so I'm doing a rough estimate of about what we make coming in, right? Now, if you are a person that you get food stamps, if you get child support, if you get monthly assistance, social security income, anything of that nature, this box right here is where you can actually total that up and add that in there. And like I said, I am doing a mock budget, so I will go ahead and add in an extra $500 income and save that real quick. Now we are going to go into our expenses. So the average rent right now is, as you can see, it drops down here, everything. So you can add everything in. So monthly mortgage, let's do $1,500. We're going to do spent $1,500 because we pay our rent, right? Second mortgage, that'll be if you have any income producing properties. Home and renter's insurance, most of the time that's included into the mortgage or the rent, but if you have renter's insurance and it's not included, then that's in the area where you would put that in. property tax, condo, homeowners. So if you're a homeowner, your property tax is anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000 extra a year. Most of the time it's included in your mortgage payment as well, so that's up to you if you want to put that in. Electric and gas, normally about $200 a month. Water and sewer, about $100 a month. Remember, guys, I'm just doing rough estimates here just to give everybody a good idea of what it looks like when you have a budget. And cable and internet, I'm going to go with $100 a month. Any additional expenses on the house, you know, if you have anything that you need to add in extra, some people have heating and cooling expenses that they need to add in there, so that's where you could do that. And then you just put in what you spent on it. Like, let's say if it's $253 on your electric bill, $170 that you actually spent on your water and sewer. Let's say your phone bill dropped a little bit this month, your cable and internet was right on the money. So we're going to just keep going down and adding all of this in. So your transportation, you're going to put in your car payment. My car payment is about $400 a month. Second car payment, Joshua's, is about $300 a month. And then you can put in exactly what you spent. 400. Oh, let me go back up. I think his is like 303. So let me fix that real quick. That one, car maintenance, I just went and got a new battery. I got oil change. I cleaned out the car, and I put, yeah, I think that was it. New battery, oil change, cleaned out the car. It came out to like 100, 200, maybe about $250. So I'm going to put $250. I spent about $250. Parking tolls, I actually paid about $40 in that this month, so I'm going to put 40. Additional, you know, gas is easily $100. Ooh, I'm going to go with $200 a month right now. This is where you would come back and put in what you spent, you know what I mean, while looking at your your bank account, basically. And then you can go into groceries, have your fixed monthly expenses here. Dining out, you definitely want to have a budget for dining out, so that way you can actually have some goals, guys. You'll be surprised. Most people will be like, oh, I only want to do $100 on dining out or $200 on dining out, not realizing that you're actually spending anywhere from $400 to $800 a month on dining out when you keep buying groceries at the house and they're going bad, right? Then you got pet food and treats. I know I easily spend maybe $60 a month on that between the dog and the 2 cats. Health and beauty, we know the girls like to get their nails done, their hair done, so $80 a month I would say on that. Dry cleaning, laundry, clothing for family, I just went and spent $250 on that, so for the kids, so I'm going to just go ahead and enter that in already. I know that. Barbershop, we easily do that between hairs and nails for the girls, right? Then we've got a place for children, child care, child support payments, school tuition, additional expenses for our husbands or dads that might make child support. This is something that you definitely need to add into your budget. Then we have debt and loan repayments. So you're going to put in how much your monthly payments are, and then you're going to put in how much you actually spent on those payments. And then, of course, we get into the miscellaneous expenses. This is where it gets really important to actually sit down with yourself and have a real conversation with yourself on what you're doing with your life and your money. So, tobacco and alcohol, travel and recreation, church and charitable donations, pet care, holiday, birthdays, entertainment. I can tell you right now, out of just the travel and recreation over the last 30 days, I'm over my budget. I know that for a fact, because we've been out of town every single weekend. So me coming and looking at my budget, wondering why is my money flying out my bank? Well, I can put in here how much my budget for travel and recreation is, maybe $500 a month. But I know over the last 30 days, I've easily been on a plane 4 or 5 times. So I know probably I've spent $1,500 easily. on travel and recreation, right? And then, of course, entertainment, any additional expenses. So once you hit save on that, it's going to go ahead and let you know what is going on. So you can see how much we've budgeted, how much we've spent, and how much we're under, right? So I've got an extra $3,000 coming in that I can, obviously I don't want to spend that, right? I want to get that put into my savings. So this is exactly why I went through this. I wanted to show everybody what it takes to be able to create a proper budget. Once again, if you are already a client in my services, this is available to you in your office. Go in there, create your budget, and get real with yourself, because I promise you will be completely surprised by what you have going on. So I hope you guys got some great information on that. If you are a current client of mine and you need help preparing your budget, just let me know. We can easily sit down and schedule a 30-minute consultation and get it done together. I would love to help you guys out. I hope you guys have a blessed day. Thanks.